The Houston Rockets spent a lot of money this offseason. They signed Fred VanVleet, Dillon Brooks, and they even gave a little bag to Jock Landale. An interesting offseason to say the least for the Houston Rockets, and we're going to see how this team can do. At the end of season number 1, Jokic was named MVP. The Rookie of the Year, of course, was Victor Wembanyama. I'm excited to see how Wemby does. Chris Paul, Sixth Man of the Year, and Alperen Sengun, Most Improved Player. Also, Nick Claxton won DPOY. Exciting to see that Sengun went out there and won that Most Improved. I know that there was Rockets rumors about them trying to get Brook Lopez. I'm glad that they stuck with Sengun because it kind of would have sucked to see a young player like that potentially go to the bench for Brook Lopez. I feel like that would have been a kind of weird fit. But we did make the play-in tournament this season. We were the 10th seed. Fred VanVleet was all right. I'd like a little bit more scoring from him, but there are guys like Jalen Green who he's sharing the backcourt with. Amen Thompson was solid in his rookie season, and Dillon Brooks kept up the efficiency from last season, which isn't a good thing. And checking out Jock Landale's stats, all I gotta say is his agent deserves a raise. Let's go ahead and get into the playoffs, or well, the play-in in our case. We have the Portland Trail Blazers. I know Dame's finally running from the grind, but he hasn't been traded yet. So he's on the team in this simulation, and that was to our detriment in this one. Pulling out the vocab words. I'm deep in my bag. Call me dictionary.com, man. Oh, all right, bro. Please shut up. But anyway, Dillon Brooks, 2 for 11 on the season. Jock Landale with a mean DMP in this one. We sucked in this one, man. Dame dropped a triple-double, Scoop with 37. We were just awful, horrible game for us with our season on the line. We did not respond at all. The Clippers are in the finals. Y'all really thought they were going to win a ring, though. Jimmy Butler goes ahead and gets a championship and a finals MVP. Here's the player progression. A lot of green arrows. Jabari Smith Jr. goes up a ton. Dillon Brooks even improving a little bit. And we were actually able to draft Matas Buzelis, and I know it just says Matt. I think that the draft class person spelled it wrong, but I was really confused on how this happened, and somehow we landed the number 1 pick. I know you probably think it's rigged because we were just in the play-in tournament, but I didn't rig it, man. We somehow got the number 1 pick in the draft lottery, and we're able to get a really good player in Matas Buzelis. I mean, I've never seen him play basketball, but I've heard good things about him, so hopefully he'll be able to help us. Season number 2 comes to a wrap. Nikola Jokic puts another MVP in his trophy case. Lonzo Ball, 6th Man of the Year. Man, Lonzo, bro, he's already ruled out for this upcoming season. I hope he can get healthy, but it's not looking good, man. It's really unfortunate. Anyways, checking out the All-NBA teams. This is what they're looking like. Julius Randle, the league just couldn't handle the Randle. All-NBA 3rd team for him. And this year, it was a huge step up. We were the 2nd seed this season, man. Big stuff from the squad. And checking out the season stats, you know what I just realized? Amen Thompson is definitely, just not on the roster. I don't know what happened there, but, basketball stuff, I guess. We got Matas, though, and he was the first pick, so we'll be all right. We got a lot of guards. I don't know how that happened, though, after his first season. Jock Landale was hooping. We got Duncan Robinson now? Wait, where's Dillon? Oh, my goodness, bro. Where's Dillon? Did we trade Dillon? Let's see this. We traded Dillon for Duncan. Oh, my goodness, bro. There's no way. There's no way we traded Dillon for Duncan. That is hilarious. Bro, they were sick and tired of Dillon Brooks' antics. He must have came out the locker room dancing a little bit. He probably called somebody else old. He was talking about, Steph, you're old, and Steph dropped 60 on him, and they were like, nah, we've seen this movie before, and they went ahead and traded him for Duncan Robinson. Oh, my goodness. What a trade, though, because Duncan Robinson, no disrespect, but he's low-key a traffic cone on defense. At least Dillon Brooks could bring you defense. But then again, Dillon Brooks couldn't shoot, and that's the one thing Duncan Robinson is super good at. So, I don't know. Weird trade. Anyway, we're in the middle of a playoff series, tied up 2-2. Let's see if we can get the dub, and we do. In a big game, we actually show up. Remember that play-in, bro. We did not show up at all, but we were here in this one. Fred VanVleet with a mean 9 points, 4 for 12 shooting. That's tough, but hey, he was still playing pretty good basketball. Devin Booker played well. KD, oh my goodness, they got PG too. Anyway, we're headed to a game 7 here. Kevin Durant with 44 points. Their super team recruited Paul George to the squad, and they're hooping. Let's go ahead and get to this game 7. And in game 7, it was close at the end, but we weren't able to clutch it up. We lose by 7. the season is over. And keep in mind, we were the 2nd seed while they were the 7th seed. So we go ahead and go down to the Suns. But maybe the Suns weren't even trying like that, and then they went ahead and just started try-harding in the postseason, trying to get a championship. They didn't even care about the regular season. Let's be honest, Paul George and Kevin Durant probably combined for about 8 games played, and then we're like, all right, we're ready for the playoffs. But anyway, we got dropped off by KD, Paul George, Devin Booker. Whoop-de-doop, season is over. Congratulations to the Boston Celtics on the NBA championship. Here's what the squad's looking like. Fred VanVleet starting to regress a little bit at the age of 30, but Matas Buzelis is starting to get better. Jalen Green has entered the 90 overall club, and Duncan Robinson. Hey, I was talking about Jock Landale's agent, especially Duncan Robinson. You need to give your agent a raise. He got you an absolute bag. Man, I'm not even talking about a Jansport. That is a Gucci bag, Duncan. You got a crazy bag in free agency. Jeremy Grant, what did he get, like 5 years, 160 mil, and then Dame requested out. Oh, I know the Blazers are sick. Let's go ahead and get to it. We are the number 4 seed this season. A little bit of a step back this year, but you know what? It's okay. Why are the stats so bad? Y'all were putting up garbage numbers. There had to be some type of league rule change or something. I just wasn't paying attention. Yep, that's exactly what happened. A 35-second shot clock is crazy. There'd probably be about 12 viewers still watching the NBA. People would have moved on to golf. Nah, I'm playing, bro. I don't care if the NBA had a 30-minute shot clock. We will still not be watching golf. I'll start my own basketball league before I start watching golf, man. Are you crazy? But do y'all see the roster? We definitely made some moves during the season. Let's go ahead and let's get to the trade report. Devin Booker for Kyrie. What are the Suns cooking? They were like, all right, we got to get KD's buddy back. What is going on, man? But yeah, we traded KPJ and Duncan for CJ and Gordon Hayward, the old men. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Spurs versus Rockets. They got Bronny Wemby. Wemby's only at 83. Oh, man. He did not reach the potential in this one. Let's go ahead and get into the simulation, though. Game number 1 goes to us. Game number 2 goes to us. Oh, we're cooking, but they're going to go ahead and take the next 2. Great, we're not cooking. We turned off the stove. Let's go ahead and let's get into this game number 5, where we are up big, and we go ahead and get the dub, a 16-point win. Tari Eason with a big 19 points. That's pretty solid. Let's just go ahead and close out this series. We've messed around enough in these earlier playoff runs. Well, playoff jogs or walks around the block, because we were not running. We were losing in the first round. But we're going to a game 7. Bro, come on. Can we just close out a series, man? It's ridiculous. Can we just get this done and move on? All right, man. Game 7. Y'all better lock in, get a good sleep, eat a pre-game peanut butter and jelly, and we'll go ahead and get this dub, man. Okay, it's kind of close. Okay, it's a 1-possession game. We got to hop in. All right, we got the basketball. Jalen Green with the ball. Come on, Jalen. Hit a clutch shot for us. Jalen Green, just dribbling, waiting out the clock. It looks like he's holding it. Okay, that's a wonderful shot. No screens, no play call, nothing. Our season is over. I think it's time to disband the franchise, man. How do y'all keep selling in the NBA playoffs, bro? Just absolutely terrible. We're done. We're done. The season's over again. We have an early exit from the NBA playoffs. Trae Young in the finals, and the Hawks are going to lose. The Thunder won. Josh Giddey, giddy up. He won the MVP of the finals. Yeah, that's a thing in basketball. Here's what our team's looking like going into another season. We, for some reason, traded the young man Duncan Robinson for the old man CJ McCollum, so that's not good. But let's go ahead and get ready for another playoff run filled with disappointment. Man, I ate this pizza today, bro. Oh my goodness, it went crazy. I just had to tell y'all, man. It was really good. I really liked it. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. How did we lose Amen Thompson, by the way? I don't know how he ended up on the Brooklyn Nets, but that was really weird. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter a ton because we're good, but we keep choking in the playoffs. And maybe if we had all NBA Amen Thompson, we wouldn't be so bad in the playoffs. Jalen Green led the league in scoring. You had Jabari, Matas, who are also getting buckets for us. Fred VanVleet, 11.1 points per game. Are you serious? And we're paying CJ McCollum all that money to average 1 point per game. You couldn't even give us 2, CJ? Let's go ahead and let's get into this Rockets-Pelicans series. it's going to be the CJ McCollum revenge series for sure, or maybe it's going to be the Rim revenge series, the Rim getting revenge on CJ for all those bricks. But they're the 7th seed, and last time we were the 2 seed and the other team was the 7th seed, we lost. But it looks like this time it's different. We're actually going to advance. Good job, guys. You did what you were supposed to do. And now we're moving on to face the Denver Nuggets, who have Jordan Poole and Cash Money Chris. Okay, let's see what they can do. I mean, they look pretty good, I can't lie, but maybe we're better, probably not. Okay, it's a 2-1 series, not too bad. Okay, 3-1, we can make that comeback, and the season is over, guys. Another disappointing playoff season run thing, whoop-de-doop. Yeah, man, we were just really bad. I don't know what to say at this point, man. We'll check out the playoff stats, because I feel like I haven't been doing that. There's the playoff stats if you care. But really what it comes down to is we do good in the regular season, and then we just aren't able to get it done in the playoffs. It sucks, but it keeps happening year after year. The Oklahoma City Thunder are back in the finals. LaMelo and the Hornets are going to win the chip against them, though. Here's what the squad's looking like. This is going to be our last year as Fred VanVleet's getting old, and we traded Dillon Brooks a good little minute ago. So let's go ahead and let's get to the playoffs. Oh my goodness, man. Jokic just continues to get these MVPs. He's gotten quite a few of them in this video. Another 6-man award for Cam Whitmore. Giannis is in New York, and apparently the Thunder won 73 games. So a lot of stuff going on in this video, man. The Thunder are absolutely ridiculous. We'll have to check out what's going on with their roster before we get into the NBA playoffs, as we're the 2nd seed. We won 64 games, which is pretty good, but it doesn't really compare to the 73 wins that the Thunder got. And looking at the team, man, Shea, Josh Giddey, Ian Jackson, J-Dub, Jalen Williams, Chet Holmgren, Anthony Black. Yeah, that team is really good. 73 wins good? Maybe not, but I mean, they got it done. So, hey, gotta give credit where credit's due. And where is Fred VanVleet? Is Fred no longer on the roster? Is Fred not even on the team anymore? We got Vucevic now, but Fred is not here. Let's see what happened with the trade or whatever they did. Yeah, we traded Fred VanVleet. So really at this point, it doesn't even matter. This was supposed to be the Fred VanVleet and Dillon Brooks simulation. So we'll just run through the playoffs real quick, see if we get a chip. Okay, we're in the finals. Yeah, that's fun. We're in the finals against the Brooklyn Nets, and we're going to win in 7. So I guess Fred VanVleet and Dillon Brooks were the problems, as after they are gone, we go ahead and win a chip. What a crazy turn of events. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Have a great day. Be sure to like and subscribe.